the people really really appreciate you. I really appreciate this President Trump. Think this great day. It's the miracle day. It's the big.
Well, listen, I think for the audience, you should know, if you look at President Trump's tweets today, the most important thing he said is CCP, Wang Qishan's tried to renegotiate the deal.
Yeah,
tried to retrade. And I don't need to tell anybody in the audience, because they've had, all the laws, all the rules, everything's always up for renegotiation, right?
Yes.
They renegotiate everything. I mean, the reason that they can come in and take people's assets, the reason there's no rule of law.
Yeah.
And I think if you read the president's tweets, the most important line is that the CCP came back and tried to renegotiate this. And that's why the president said, hey, this Friday, the tariffs are going to go up, right? And I think it gets to the point that I believe he felt he had a deal, or at least an outline of a deal, and he said they renegotiated on me. And I can tell you one thing to upset Trump no end would be renegotiation.
I agree. So this is why it's a few months ago, I see this is a signal, the trio, the negotiation must be, under this very ridiculous, this no answer. Because even you and America never think about behind the Wang Qishan control everything. They are just, waste your time, take the advantage. They want to win you, use the very loose,
I think the view here in the United States, it may be wrong, but I think the view has been that Li He has been part of what is called a reformers group, and is looking to actually reform the Chinese economy, particularly the state-owned industries, which are so inefficient, right? That don't pay the good wages to the Chinese worker, and have so much overcapacity, so inefficient, and that's where the CCP also skims money for themselves, and that Li He, being the lead negotiator, then maybe the deal would reflect things that were there. But clearly, in the president's tweet, to say I'm being renegotiated, which basically means retrade. It does. You know that you're a deal guy. You know what happens to retrade.
I really, sir, I think you is correct. You is correct. A few months ago, also we with you in the DC, you talk about this. You really worry, Wang Qishan behind the control the games, player America, player President Trump, is player all the west of the world. They not really want to make the deal. They just waste time. You just take advantage.
100%.
Now it's the finally have the resource. It's the 100%. You is correct.
I think it's tied to, and look, I've been a big advocate, as the audience knows, that if the Chinese people have freedom of speech, if they have freedom of religion, if they have the rule of law, look at Hong Kong, look at Taiwan, and look how the Chinese have prospered in the United States. If you give them a system where the rules are laid out, right, based upon the Western system, they thrive and prosper, right? What you have to have is the rules. And I have thought from day one that's why I'm kind of a super hawk on this, is that anything you do in this deal that perpetuates the rule of the CCP is bad, right? And so if no deal, it affects them quicker, then we should have no deal. And I think that's, who knows? It may get worked out, but I got to tell you, I have never seen President Trump, President Trump does feel he's got a special relationship with Xi. He talks about it all the time, this friendship or whatever. That was about as tough a tweet as I've ever seen, right?
First time.
Yeah, that was hard. That was tough. I don't know how Xi responds to that. I don't know how Wang Qishan responds to that, because it didn't leave a lot of room for interpretation, right? It was boom.
I agree. This time also, I really shocked me is the President Trump is Twitter very seriously, very clean.
Yes, it was a very serious. It wasn't thrown out. This was well thought through.
This I
right.
want.
Right.
This I don't want.
Right.
Okay. This I'm angry. I like him. Somebody. I see somebody. They very close to President Trump. They are from another country, new immigration. They long time work with President Trump. They all see. You look at this President Trump. You sometimes by fake media, you talk. It's fake.